Hey everyone, it's BC. It's doing a little live streaming on Empyrion here, and trying to get the. Let's see if I can find a link real quick on what I'm doing so I can post it up. But yeah, I'm playing on a public server called US West Space Mice. It's an Alpha 9 one, and it's got the weights and volumes going, which is pretty cool. Here, there we go. All right, sorry for that doubling up. I had to grab the link of what I was doing here, and let's make sure this is going right. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, I'm starting out. I'm well, more or less starting out. I think my guy's level 14. I've been playing on this for 3 or 4 days. I really like this A9 weights and volumes thing. At first, I didn't. I was turned off by it, like a lot of other people were, and all that. And I think it's because it's such a major change to the game that it really kind of, I don't know how to word it. It's such a major change that it kind of really shook up what we were accustomed to in gameplay. You know, because most of the updates, at least from the time I started in either Alpha 6 or 7 or something. It's been a year and a half ago, whenever that was. And most of the changes that were made didn't deal with a core level, you know, weights change or anything like that. It was more about debugging stuff like AI, or making it more versatile, or enhancing POIs, or you know, doing texture work, things like that. But the basics of the game being, you know, crafting, with a lot of emphasis on crafting and little in survival, in my opinion, at least. But this change, it really makes the game a lot deeper and richer, in my opinion. It's I really like it. I don't know if it was intended necessarily or not, but it seems to really make the survival thing more difficult. And maybe some of that, or more lengthened, I guess, but maybe some of it just has to do with the way this particular server is set up. So I don't know, but I don't know everything there is to know about it. Just enjoy the game, and I like it. So I am on the moon right now, on the starter world that I started on the server 3 days ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. And my guy's a big level 14. I'm trying to get to 15 so I can get my little goofy hauler made, so I can take something heavier over to one of the worlds to collect some more Restrum and Zescosium and stuff like that. But for me to do that, I need to kill a couple more Xerax drones, finish this level 14 up, and then also get some more cobalt here that I need for getting this hauler made. So I have my survival starter node base up. Got one of my HV pad designs. I think it's one of my Monkey Tools ones. And let's see, I just placed down that goofy little constructor node base that I made a couple of days ago, the one that's solar panels and concrete and a constructor, just to kind of offload some of the stuff at the quote main base. And I've got a decent amount of mats collected, nothing really to write home about. I mean, I guess it would be the normal amount for this amount of gameplay. And I've got one of my Monkey Tools drillers. I've got my Express Monkey parked up above right there. And let's see, I've got one of my goofy little flying monkeys. That's my first, or flying squirrel. I have to get monkey out of my head. Flying squirrel SV. It's the one that little white one that I made with little quad down thrusters on it, vertical thrusters. It looks like a little drone or something like that. So I've got that built. Past that though, I don't really have anything. I don't have a big base. I haven't started yet. I was thinking about going and digging into the sides of one of the mountains on the starter planet, because I don't think the server is configured for intermittent base wipes or anything like that. At least I hope it's not. That would be a real bummer if it was. Yeah, let's see. I guess I could probably start constructing some of this stuff down. I've got more than enough fuel in this bird. Last time I checked it, yeah, he's fine. So, yeah, that's one of my SVs. It's the Express Monkey. It was normally about half this length, and as I added on to it, it just got bigger and bigger and bulkier in the back, and then I made it compliant with A9. So it's got multiple power groups on it, and it's designed to deal with heavier loads and things like that. So it's got optional boosters that are vertical and lateral out the back, if I remember right. Let's see. What does she have? Boosters. 1 additional Jenny, 2 back, 2 down. So it's just a symbol. I think it's only a level 10 SV. Is that what it is? I can't remember. Yeah, level 10 SV. And it's kind of like a small little, general light cargo hauler. Very, very light. I think the one I have in the workshop right now will do 7,000 volume. One of the changes they made on it I wouldn't say it bugged it, but it kind of screwed with it. I'd spent some time updating it to Alpha 9 for the weights and volumes thing, and I got it up to 11,000 cargo, and then I did all the thrusting and all that stuff around that, and then they made some cargo changes to the container extension blocks that you put on it, which a lot of the hull of that ship is made out of to be able to carry cargo in the first place. And it turned it down from 11,000 to 5,300 and change. So that's the one that I had built on here, and that's when I actually noticed it. So I had to go back to the workshop a couple days ago, whenever it was, and go through and rework some of the blocks, and I got it up to just a little over 7,000. So it's still in the neighborhood of a light cargo mover. That was what its original design was back in Alpha 8 when I built it. Carry a couple of passengers on it, a couple of fridges, things like that. It's just meant to move basic stuff from point A to point B in a small vessel, and it's not a hover vessel or whatever. So that's what I got up here. So, and this is a little boring. It's kind of you can sit here and do this when you're half asleep. Just hold the fire button down and point the drill, and you can get your get your ore that you need or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, she's already close to getting topped out on cargo, so I don't have much else left on here to do. I did wind up getting a bunch of pentaxid on this moon, which is kind of nice. One of the things I like about this starter server, even though it's kind of difficult with all this stuff enabled, it's not easy mode anymore. You don't get to carry all this crap around with you in your player inventory and be able to set down a base with stuff that you have on your person. The counterbalancer to it being hard is the fact that a lot of these, I don't know if you guys can see the screen or not, a lot of these things, the deposits are very large. They're huge. I mean, you come out here and get thousands and thousands of ore off these things. So, you put the work in, and shazam, you've got what you need. So that's really nice. Once I got my driller started, I was able to really go to town and really get like the iron and the silicone and all the other stuff that I needed. Let's see if I can get back up here. Alright, time to take her back home. What's the name of this one again? Skelett. And the server is US West Space Mice, I think is the name of it. And it's a lot of fun. I like it. It's only set up for 10 players. I've never seen anybody else on this server before. So I've been left alone, which is kind of what I prefer on this game. I don't like to be messed around with. I like to just go out and collect my stuff, chop down trees, kill critters, build my base, screw stuff up, take it back down, rebuild it again. That kind of thing like that. Alright, it still says out here that a couple of these asteroids, and I've only found one. I found a Prometheum one, which I may actually go grab real quick while I'm out here. Still got a little bit of space left in this bird. So that's one of the things I like about Empyrion, is the trying to find asteroids. I would suspect that there's a lot of people that get pretty frustrated with it, but I really, really dig it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's really cool. You have to go and hunt around. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt a little bit. So, ain't nothing wrong with it. Come on, slow down. Actually, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'm going okay, alright. Just getting kind of sloshy with all this extra crap that's inside of her. Good, alright, I've got my EVA booster on my armor. That's another thing, I found 2 EVA boosters for armor really early on at one of the POIs somewhere. So that was really cool. It's usually a struggle, at least it has been for me. Maybe other people have been luckier than I have. But EVA booster, you get that thing on your armor, it allows you to come out here into any of the orbital play fields and do this, so which is kind of cool. Let's see. So I'm using the logistics thing over here quite a bit. I've already got it tied into the cargo box on the bird. And that's something that you get used to whenever you switch from the regular over to weights and volumes. That's pretty neato potato. Whoops. There you go, let's gobble all this up. Promethium, for those that are interested in building cargo-laden vessels for weights and volumes, Promethium's a really good one to use to stress test your vessels. The ore is really, really, really heavy. So that's what I've done on most of mine. Let's see. I don't want to get too far away from her over there. Need to fix my guy's player profile. I think he's still fat from the other day. And I made him really, really big. Okay, that can't be the whole asteroid. Yeah, I'm about to say, there's got to be a lot more on it than that. Alright, what do you have for me? There you go. What am I currently at? 131 bagged. I still got about... I think it's the measurement units is what, liters? So I have... If that's true, then I have 400 liters of room left. Never did get that nailed down, so I just call it out by the number. So I'm not going to stay here much longer, maybe a minute or two more. I just wanted to grab some of this while I was out. I've already got a bunch of Promethium packs, regular ones, made at my little goofy starter camp. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's always better to have power and not need it. Excuse me. Dum da dum da dum da dum. Okay, what are we at now? Yeah, screw it. I'll get out of here. I want to bore everybody. Alright, where are you at, bird? There you were. I need to do a little bit of repair on her, too. She got dinked up by a drone. Still looking around for other asteroids. It's a combined effort of looking on the map and then also looking around. They kind of pop up at a corner to your eye. So the regular asteroids draw much further away than the resource-laden ones do. So if you see something that kind of pops up and you go and pop open your map, maybe you'll have the little ore icon for it. That's how I found that Promethium one. But Still shows out here that there's iron, silicon, copper, and cobalt that I've not found yet, and that would be really, really nice to get. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go that way. I'm going back home, not towards the moon. Actually, we'll just use that as an opportunity to look around again for more resource asteroids. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything good out here? Come to daddy. Where are you at? I have no idea where these things are. A lot of the times in the public servers I've played on, I've found the resource asteroids in between the planet and the moon. Just all the time. It seems to be a common thing. I guess that Promethean one down there is like that, but that's what I do. I just take straight shots back and forth, and from a few different vectors or whatever, and try and find an asteroid. And sure enough, there is one. So let's get my helmet back on. On this server, I chose a difficult, hard starting planet. Really, really like the challenge of stuff like that. Might be one of the reasons why I dig the weights and volumes. There, alright. What's my weight at right now? Oh, 67 tons. I think I tested this up at 110. 110, something like that on the Akua starter temperate world 1.06G, something like that. I think I started it there, and she was a little sluggish, but with everything on, she was able to fly and lift everything off, so that was kind of cool. But what I have in there right now is nowhere near as dense. Let's see. Yeah, the armory is right there. Need to watch out for some of these things because this ship is not meant for combat. I tell you what, this game is just getting better and better, and I'm really appreciative of the developers and the work that they do on this thing. Really, really am. I'm going to avoid that thing. Really, really, really am. From what I understand, it's 4 or 6 guys or something like that, but man, they are putting the hammer down. They're doing some good updates. They're really communicative. It's doing a lot of really good work. And as a content developer that's done development myself, I really, really appreciate that kind of thing. It's one of those things that is a generally underappreciated thing about gaming, is all the work that goes into all the design behind it. A lot of people, I don't think, and it's not necessarily meant to be disrespectful towards them, but a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into a lot of this stuff. And it's easy to sit back as a player and complain about things and not understand all the pain that's involved in making all this stuff work. But I'll digress on that point. Let's see. All right. Actually, I should probably get this crap out the fridge first. And constructor node. No, not the constructor node. Survival starter node, fridge. Where are you at? There you go. Nothing wrong with having some steak. My wife and her dad, we recently went to a steakhouse. I had a 22-ounce steak, and it was the most glorious thing in the universe. Let's see. I'll take that. Actually, I'll take that Prometheum over here. Okay, it's already chopped all that down. That's good. Well, hello. You gonna start over here or not? Okay. Alright, I'll do that guy right there. Half of him, and then attacks it definitely over there. Back over me, I'm gonna feed that into Blueprint Factory. Okay, cool. Why is everything gonna be so dark all the time? I don't get it. So, see anything else over here I'm forgetting? Yeah, I don't have it on, whatever. Okay. Okay, hello driller. And give me some light out here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I need to burn some of that 4 or 5, actually. One less than that, that'll burn that down. Okay, I'll burn the remainder of that restroom down that I got. And I need to go get some plant fibers. So, where the hell did my damn chainsaw go? I'll leave it in here? Yep, I did. Okay. When the sun comes up, I'll go out there and grab some of that. Good, full battery. That's good. And let's see. I need 600 more iron, 3 copper. I may already have that in here. Okay. Carbon substrate. I need to make a lot of that. And, oh, just a handful of silicone. Big deal. Piece of cake. 150 Sathium. I'll have to go and get more of that. And this sector in here is really set up. I don't know what the total number of play fields is, the total number, but I've only been able to get to a few of the planets. That one's got your tier 2 stuff, and then that Mulatas, however you pronounce that, that's got your tier 3. It's even got very large gold deposits. They're massive. I just can't get to them because it's underneath the lava flow biome, I think, and it's like 500 something degrees Fahrenheit. So my guy burns up real fast. I tried, but I couldn't do it. Okay. Let's see, a little stupid vault right there. I don't know what kind of stuff I got in there. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I did stash some extra stuff in there. Let's see. Yeah, buddy, alright. Let's do it. Okay. No, I made carbon substrate. I got a bunch of that. I have cellulose for later when I'm ready to go to town making ammo. Okay. 500 iron. Oh, I can steal some out of here. Okay. I just placed this guy down earlier. And I've kept him off. I'm waiting for his battery to go up. But it's been night most of the time here. So he's not going to be effective for a while. Oh, let's see. Could take the SV back up and go to the other planet. Let's see. Let's do 250 out of that. I need some more that I'm going to run out pretty soon. Iron. Yeah, doing the weights and volumes at low levels is kind of tricky. You have to use the logistics menu quite a bit, or option, or whatever you want to call it. It's to move stuff around. I actually enjoy it. It's a more challenging, more difficult, but more I don't know, fulfilling way to play, I guess. I don't know. It's something that I felt's been missing here on the survival aspect of this game. Like I said earlier, it feels like it's heavier on crafting and less on survival, and this change, in my opinion, is a good one. Okay, I don't care about any of that. I will grab that and put that up. Okay. Let's see. Is the sun about to come up? Looks like it's about to. Alright. What do I have? I don't think I'm keeping the other iron ore in here, am I? Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Alright. Look at my goofy vault over here. Yeah, I'll throw that in. We'll burn that down. That'll finish the iron. I'm gonna go get some more Sathium and Neodymium. Alright, you come down out of there. You already made enough. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. Taxit, I think, is pretty heavy too. That might be something to test with. weights-wise and all that when building something. I think somebody in Excalibur's Discord mentioned that. I can't remember who. Okay, if I go up, I need food. So pull some of that up from the base fridge. Where are you at? There. Never have enough steak. Okay, and fuel-wise... Yeah, I'll top her off. Whatever. Okay, I do like this over here. You can reach all this stuff in a few mouse clicks, a lot easier than it used to be. So, again, I understand why some people won't like it. But I really dig it. I think it's good. It seems to bring a lot of depth to the game that this is sorely lacking on here. So let's get out of here. Yeah, good, we're loaded. Up we go. One thing I'd like for them to change at some point is this transition thing is a little clunky. I mean, it's fine, I'm not complaining, but, you know, it's just a little clunky, I guess. Let's see, we're going to, however you pronounce that. Really well made server. Hey, look at that. Is that a Polaris thing up there? That looks like one of those CV drone things. The hell is that? Ooh, alright. Derelict boat. Let's mark him. If I get shot at, I'm gonna be mad. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's kind of cool design. The ring in the middle. Wait a minute, I think I've seen this before. Yeah, I've seen this before, okay. Yeah, it's one, I think it's got all those re-critters and all that on there, or whatever those things are. I'll be back for that later. Okay, I'll make one more sweep around here and look around. I'll hit it and see if there's any other asteroids that I missed. Nothing popping up. Alright, screw it. Okay, what do we have back here? Copper and Sathium. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why that thing keeps partially clicking on. I've been through that I don't know how many times trying to find whatever it is that's doing that. Nothing in signals that's bad, nothing that's messed up that I can find. Hello there. Curious what the re-up timers on these asteroids are. When I ran my public server, I had them set up, I think, 2 days is what it was. So you couldn't come up here and milk them every hour because they spit out a lot of ore. But maybe it was 1 day, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it's a whole challenge in it, so finding the dang things and then having a machine to be able to do it. But you can build CVs that have the laser drillers up front that'll take these things down real fast. Hopefully on this server I'll get up to that point where I have my silver back in here. It's a small, I think it's like a class 1 CV, really small. I can hold a few people on it. It's got 5 the straight drillers on the front, and it just slays these things. So again, this is Empyrion Alpha 9.4.0. playing on a public server called US West. I think it's US West Space Mice. It's only set up for 10 players maximum, so it's actually kind of nice. You know, you don't have 30 people that are on all the time. You have to dodge them. You're afraid of getting shot at or whatever. Really good server. I'm glad I came across it. Really well set up. It's one of the nice things about Empyrion is you can find a lot of public servers out there that kind of, I don't know, diamonds in the rough kind of thing nobody knows about, and you go out there and you can play around. It's a good way of testing stuff too. You know, get out of your own environment, go into somebody else's, and really do it, kind of thing. So a lot of the stuff I build, I try to test it not only in just survival, but get on a server and do it, and really see how things work. 'Cause I'm a believer of the idea that stuff that's on paper is different than what happens in the quote real world. Stuff that may look good on paper, but you know, the real world has a way of throwing curveballs at things. And I don't want to have to go in and redesign a bunch of stuff just because I didn't test it out right. Okay. Sathium's kind of heavy too, from what I remember. Alright, where are you at? There you are. Okay. Still gonna have to go down planet side to get the neodymium. I think if I remember right, I left a deposit still open. I still had a lot to get in it. Let's go down to the same spot. They have the new rock golems, or the new golem models is really cool. They don't have that old clunky one anymore. The new one's pretty cool. There's a bunch down there, if I remember right, the rock desert types. Yay, we're watching BDC use his drill for hours on end. That's just a lot of fun. You know, I'd rather be building something, but this is where I'm at on here. Okay. So, yeah, I need a little bit more, then I'll go down. Yeah, nobody else on. Just little old me. Okay, 216, that yields 430. Let's get this 250, and we'll bounce out of here. Like I was saying earlier, this game's just getting better and better. I came from Space Engineers and really enjoyed it. The challenge of building a craft to not only get you off the ground, but get you into space. So we started on the Earth-like world with 1G. It was challenging. I had this goofy spacecraft. I can't remember what I named it, but it was just plastered in thrusters. They're all over the place. We loaded it up with a bunch of ice that we had hand drill, and it barely took off and barely flew, but it was a whole lot better than using a goofy truck that, you know, flipped everywhere. That game now has since been fixed with its multiplayer issues, but me and a buddy of mine played it, and we got frustrated with it, and then one day we had it, and he said, hey, let's check this Empyrion game out. I said, okay, cool. And the first thing I did was I set up a dedicated server for it. I didn't even play the game in single player or nothing. I just set it up on the box over here and went straight to town. And have loved it ever since. Really good game. Let's see, where are you at? There you are. Okay. Let's go light side. Alright, while you're doing your thing. Where's my damn constructor at? There it is. Okay, let's take some of this down ahead of time. Go ahead and take some of that down too. Okay. Not coming back for the copper, don't really care for that. Yep, so I'm hoping in the future they'll add even more block types, stuff for transitioning from full to half. I'll end up redoing the interior hallway of my little goofy hauler monkey ship, and I kept everything half block on either side, so you have one full block that you walk on and half block to the left, half block to the right. And I didn't like how some of the transitioning worked on it. Wish there were some more block shapes. Let's see, where did I leave that thing? I know it's around here somewhere. There you go. The place is really nasty. I really like how this server's set up. If I remember right, this is really high radiation. It's a good balancer. I like stuff with challenge because it feels like the rewards are nicer, you know. Make sure I don't have boosters on. I do not. Good. Dude, this is pukey. Reminds me of that. What was that stuff? They have that green slime stuff that kids play with. That's what this reminds me of. You know, if this were on a PvP server, this would be a good place to build a base down in the ground or in the mountains or something like that. Something that's inhospitable, where nobody wants to come to. So large, is large considered a size 4 or size 5? I think it's a 4. Hey, wait a minute. What do we got? Where's this bad boy at? What are you? What are you? You look like you might be... No, I don't know if it's... I can't tell if that's a Haycon that's almost entirely on the ground or what this is. Little pro tip for those that are starting out. These are really, really good to take down. Actually, I'll salvage these. Grab the thrusters, because you can get a lot of your tier 2 and T3 materials off these things. Really, really helpful. Okay. Do I really want to sit and drill this damn thing out and see what it is? Wait. I hope I switch to the right friggin' tool. 18 rads, holy smokes. I've seen 30 on some places, but this is enough, you have to be careful. There's another thruster right there. What shit is this? Now they've got the, the prefab tier 2 Bravo, I think. Something. It's one of those early ships that you have the crashed model version of that. That's pretty cool. I know my way around that ship. I refit one over a year ago. I need to re-update it for Alpha 9. Excuse me, but it's a bit of a bear to do. Hello, thrusters. How you doing? I'm just gonna borrow this. Never say no to expensive mats. I seriously have no idea what this bird is that's in the ground. Really, I should call it a boat. That's what it is, not a bird. Okay, so far, 405 Neo, the constructor's still cranking that out. Or Sathium, rather. Okay, let's boogie. Was that plant protein or vegetable? They've changed this so many times I can't keep track of it anymore. I'm glad they simplified it. Okay, veggies, alright. That's good to know, I actually need more of those. Yeah, somebody did a good job setting this place up. The high radiation numbers, the color of the sky and all that. All these things are configurable for those that are watching this that have not ever messed with the playfield YAML files. There's a lot you can do with shading of the skies and sunrise and sunset and all that kind of stuff like that. There's a drone over there. Not in the mood. Come back and kill him by hand, but yeah, there's a lot you can do for dress up. Can't remember all of it. I want to say you could do. No, you could do fog thickness, the depth of it. When you can make a place look like soup. You know, I did that on one of the worlds I made for my public server a long time ago. The sky was all yellow and nasty looking, and then you go down to the ground and it just got so thick you couldn't see in front of your face, but that's where everything was. So that was pretty cool. One thing I think would be cool in this game is if they had a configurable sound block that you could put in. I think others have had that same idea. Something where you could install it in a ship, or heck, not even have a block, just something where you can tell it, hey, I want sound profile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever for the sounds of the thrusters and all that. You kind of make them a little more unique. That'd be pretty cool. Avoid that guy over there. Dang, man. A lot of promethium out here. Oh, whoops. If I remember right, those things have little goofy sentry turrets on them. I just don't want to get shot at right now. Not interested in any of that stuff. I'm not ready for combat. Okay. That's cool. Huh. Might have to get a CV and finish checking out all these places. Finally. Hello, Hitch. Okay. One thing I noticed about this server that I really like too is compared to some of their public servers, the modifications done on the terrains, they load in very fast. You're not sitting there for 2 minutes running around, then all of a sudden you're standing over a big giant hole. Because it takes forever for everything to pop up. Alright, let's see. I'll go for 250 to 300. That shouldn't be any big deal. Really good server. I really like this one. There's another one I played on called Razor Talon, and the starter world, I think it was the one I picked, or I can't remember if it was just the default one and that's just the one you're stuck on. Man, that was so well done. No, it was one I picked. It was some tropical temperate one, and that was just it was amazing. It's a fantastic server. It was really challenging. They had it was configured with all the really nasty alien critters on it, running around in the thick swampy brush and all that. Really cool. I didn't see a combination like that before. Razor Talent. I want to say it was, or is, it's still up. It was just updated. I think they wiped it though, because all my progress from 9.3.1 into 9.4 was wiped out, so I lost my little starter base and whatever else I was doing. Okay. Good. Alright. It's over half what I want already. I don't want to be here all day doing this. I'd rather be doing this on a driller anyway. It's, you know, I'm not going to complain. It's, you know, nice to be using a tier 2 drill, but I'd rather use a machine for this. I don't know, you know, there's, sit here thinking about it, there is something that could be a little cathartic about standing here drilling. But it didn't put you to sleep first. It's kind of nice. This is why I say Empyrion, when you're left alone, is kind of a chill game. Just go and find your little spot and build and construct whatever you want and, you know, do your thing. Where are we at? Alright. 250. A little bit more I'm going to grab. Where's my way out? Okay. Love all these tasty, very large deposits. This is fantastic. Once I come back here with a CV with a driller, I'm going to destroy these things. Come back with so much of this, I won't know what to do with it. US West Space Mice, I think that's the name of the server. Remember, the name didn't quite, hard to remember or something. Slightly weird, but really good. Teeny bit more than we're out of here. Rads down below us, not bad. Okay, let's boogie. Oh, that's right. Duh, I already put it in there. Well, we'll come over here and eat a steak. Never a bad time for steak. Ship O2. I think I have, what, 11 O2 tanks in this thing? 6. Okay. Must have sacrificed some of them for container extensions or something. And let's see what's here. Xathium, Promethium, Neo, Iron, and Silicone. Alright, and I already checked that satellite wreck. I'm not really interested in it. So, let's get boosters on and get out of here. While I'm at it, let's see. Okay, he's done. And actually, you know what? I may go to that other one real quick. I got fuel and everything to do it. Yeah, why not? I'll go over there real fast. These are all really well, what's the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. I hate it when that happens. Spaced out, you know, as far as their distances and stuff. You know exactly what you need for getting a an SV to places. So, but they take up a lot of pentaxid, so. I don't know, whoever did this, I think they really thought it out really well when they set this box up. And I have no idea who did it. It'd be kind of nice to say, hey, thanks for putting this up. I've had a lot of fun with it. Silicone out here, if I remember right. Yep. Okay. And let's see. There, give me that again. Does it not click? No, whatever, okay. Okay, there's one of the poles right there, that's what's lit up. bunch of Zescosium, a restroom, gold. I can't remember what else is out here. Probably some of their tier 2 stuff. I want to say there was either a trade station or something. It's kind of an odd place to put it. This is one of those lava planets. Let's kick these boosters off. Don't need them anymore. Where are we at? Zescosium, magnesium, restroom. There's the E-word that I already got. Crap. Where are you, restroom? Is this size 4 as well? Yeah, okay. Maybe I ought to build a base here instead. There you are. Some freaking red scorpions are out here. If you see me hopping around and screaming like a little girl, you don't know why. Okay. Alright, good. Oh, hey, cool. Freaking awesome. I was here from, what, 2 days ago? I had no idea that'd be persistent. That's neat. 273 degrees Fahrenheit. Come on, baby. There you go. Let's tag this guy. Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm bingo on space. Damn jetpack. Something I noticed on this new build is it seems like the jetpack is automatically reverting to off. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but it sure seems that way. Okay, well that was a fun little trip. There's those damn scorpions back there. Gold deposit, very large. Oh man. Where is it? It's right there. Hunt down. Let's go. What am I doing weight-wise? 64 tons. I gotta be careful. This thing's starting to feel really sluggish. Oh yeah, I can't get that. No way. No way in the world. Look how freaking burn up trying to get down there. So that ain't gonna happen. Alright, I'll keep looking around a little bit more and see what else is out here. Yeah, maybe this is the place to build a real base and find a nice a nice mountain. Like a mountainside retreat. Nice little villa. What do you got here? Abandoned factory, I think already hit all that. Yeah, okay, let's get back. Let's go. Yep, good chill server. You want to play on a public box so you don't have to deal with hosting your own. You want to play with Alpha 9 stuff, weights and volumes, take on the challenge. It's a lot of fun. It's a good setup. course I didn't refill it like I thought I did. Where are you at? There you are. Let's go home. Sometimes these asteroids, at least I've found this to be the case a few times, they can be near the jump-in points. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what. But so I make it a habit now whenever I come back in to poke around and look, but it might just be me. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. Not bad. Good amount of Sathium. That'll turn into 660, 650 at a restroom. 616 Neo plus that. 636. Well, that's a good little haul. And what do I need for this guy? 350 iron and 780 more carbon substrate. So I need to go and chop down some trees and get some plant fibers. Hey, look at that. Right near the house. Skelet. Isn't that the name of this place? Something like that? Skelet, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. This is the desert starter planet. Non-breathable atmosphere. It's not the only one. There's some other easy ones. That's why I'm wondering if this place is a lot bigger than the impression I'm getting by looking at the sector map, that there's many more worlds on here. I just didn't realize. I want to say there are 3 or 4 starter planets on this one, maybe 5. Low stakes. How are you doing? Good. Cool. All right. Look over here, move some of this crap over here. It's like it. Oh, whoops. Put it from the fridge to the cargo box. Well, anyway, while I got it open, let's see. Damn, I'm already full up over here, aren't I? Okay, all right. Survivor starter vault. 100. What do I still have left to get? Okay, carbon iron, that's right, okay. Let me just go ahead and grab, well, whatever, I'll do it in a minute. Give me some room out of here. There, I'll send you over there. Actually, I know it's going to take a little time for people to get used to this, but I really do like this. So let's see, the neodymium, might as well put that in there, there's none of it anyway. But okay, nothing left in the driller, okay. And still used to the old ways, manually looking at everything by hand. You can can stay off, even though the whole ship's off. And let's see, how are we doing on solar panel or power on this guy? 7332. It's not a whole lot, but screw it. Okay, what can we kick out real quick? We need iron, right? Do 500 of that. That'll consume all the cobalt, I think. Yeah, let's get some copper back in there, and then I'll make some of that. Then I'll deal with promethium later. I'm not in a hurry for any of that. Checking back on this guy. This is a mess. Let's see. There, let's get that set right. Ooh, dang. Okay. Let's see, this constructor node. I'm on the survival star vault. Okay. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, 8-9 weights and volumes really opens up a whole other set of crafting stuff you can do. Used to be that all inventory is based on slots, but I like the cargo volume thing now. I really do, because now we can do stuff like these things, you know, big vaults or storage pods or whatever. There's a bunch of them out there, some really well designed ones, and cargo hauler, you know, ships, things that are specific for moving stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just really good. I just really like it. Go back over there, and let's see what I still have left in the cargo on this guy. Yeah. Okay. No, not constructor node. Okay, there we go. There you go, chop down a bunch of freaking trees. Okay, what are you doing over here? You need to crank that out. I don't have any copper or nothing else left in here. Okay. Good. Let's see, trees. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That's a damn drill. That's not a chainsaw. What am I doing? Come on. There, get out of here. Where are you at? Where's my chainsaw? Black, okay. Okay, let's go take this funky girl up. There you go. The wind, that's kind of cool. I think they did something to dress the grass up on here recently, if I remember right. Looks a little bit better than it did. A little more lively. Get down. Plant fibers. I don't need a whole lot to make what I need, so I don't have to stand out here for very long. One thing that I'm appreciative about, there you go, appreciative about on this server is that, at least on this starter world, there's no drone attacks on the base. Well, I guess it's cool. I guess it's also kind of boring too, because it's kind of nice to have, you know, something shooting at you from time to time. One day that they clean that graphic up. It looks very basic looking to get out of this. 9, that's 90. Let me get a few more in. There's not very many grassy areas on the starter planet. It's mostly desert. Whatever those other biomes are, I can't remember the names of them. So I made sure when I planted down I was near water and was next to a bunch of this stuff so I could grab the herbal leaves and the buds and all the other stuff that's required. Okay, let's go back. Okay, get another chainsaw. You're probably not done with the iron in here, so... Okay. Yep, I'm really enjoying this. Really like this server. Okay, I think I got, what, 19 out of it? What it was? Whatever. Anyway. Okay, let's see how this guy's doing over here. Cool, okay. Reorganize that a little bit better. Okay, good. And I need about 400 iron, okay. That'll work. And, okay. 700 carbon substrate, big deal. Okay, let's see, what's it take to make that? Stone dusting. Oh yeah. That should get me going pretty soon. And I'll use that SV pad. Spawn it in. That'll work. What is that? Oh, it's these guys showing up on the map. Okay, all right. Let's see, star node. Black. Okay, doing good there. Yeah, not bad. Let's see how this thing's doing over here. Still got battery power in it. Okay. These constructors, these large ones, I think they take up 500 kilowatts. I think it's what it is. Yeah, looks like it's flip-flopping back and forth. Advanced ones, I think, are 1 1/4, 1 1/2, something like that. They're a lot faster. So this is okay for early on. That's no big deal. I mean, it allows you to get enough of the stuff needed, you know, to get going. It would be nice to have some of the heavier weapons. Oh, speaking of which, hang on a minute. 15. Okay, I don't care about auto miners yet. Definitely want one of those. Why didn't I already unlock that? I should have. Tier 2 shoddy, minigun, Tier 2 rocket, sniper. I like how they made it to where you have to have the upgrade kits for all that. That's kind of cool. Not really concerned about any of this yet, except I'm gonna go ahead and unlock those guys, and I think I want to do a repair block on, where are they down here? There. I think I want to build one of those that pad over there. How we doing over here? Okay, almost got exactly what I need, don't I? Good. Boom, let's go. But I'm not sitting here waiting 2.5 hours. Okay, alright. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? We want to do... Do I have a place to put a repair station in here? What if I can take those blocks out and cram it in there? I'd really like to set it up properly with a motion sensor. All that. I might be able to move that. Yeah, I might be able to move this O2 station over there. Yeah, screw it. I'll build one. Why not? Okay. One of those guys. Repair station. With a repair console and a tier 1 generator. Can this large constructor build a repair console? Ooh, may not be able to. May have to upgrade it. Okay, no big deal. It's a tin cobalt alloy, and what was it to upgrade it? To computer 5 energy matrix, 10 flux, 10 cobalt. Damn it, I have the worst short-term memory in the world. 2 computer, 5 energy, 10 cobalt, 10 flux. Okay, I need 4 more flux. And, okay. Pull those back. And then 10 cobalt alloy, I don't see any of that in there, okay. Never remember where to do all these things. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those guys, and oh, jeez, not nanotubes, 10 cobalt alloy. There you go. Yeah. Wait a minute. Did I grab the wrong dang thing? Wait, or did I move him to the wrong? Yeah, I got. Oh, it's red because I don't have them. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. That's nice. Okay, how are we doing over here? Alright, good. One thing I wish Empyrion had was something where you could put up LCDs where you could tie in certain variables that were tied to the base so you can watch things live, like, you know, power, battery, fuel, O2 consumption rate, solar input, stuff like that. It's one of the takeaways took from space engineers. Really like that. There's some script you can do that with, and I can't remember what it was, but I think it was a script that did that. Something like that on a programmable block and everything, but that would be kind of cool to do something like that on this. So, okay, all this stuff is going. I think I'm going to cut the stream here, because I only got a few more things, and it's just going to get boring. I'm not going to sit here and wait 2.5 hours for that thing to build. Tooling my thumb, so I hope those of you guys are watching this, hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm going to cut it off. So, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later.